Thank you very much for such an interesting discussion today. I see it's already quite late. Time seems to pass so quickly whenever I'm with you. You think so? No. Maybe you're right. Recently, it feels like the ideas for my dream invention are coming together. But it's just... my time for studying is almost up. It's been decided by my father that I must return to Mianin soon. Meeting you, discussing my inventions, spending all those nights together. Every one of those days was dear to me. And after I have returned home, I will not falter, even if I'm back to working on my inventions alone. Because I know that you understand me. You taught me about so many things that I never knew existed. Not just weapons, but also feelings. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be saying this out loud. Actually, once I return home, I was thinking about channeling these emotions to start my work on that thing we talked about. Yes, I did try some smaller prototypes, but this'll be my first attempt at a life-sized one. Even if we are far apart, with this feeling of adoration, I know I can recreate you flawlessly. And when we meet again, I promise to show you the greatest replica of yourself that you've ever seen. Please do. You are someone I hold dear. And no matter what future may await us, I know that I will never find another like you. Until we meet again. Farewell.
Lords Guan Yu and Jiang Fei are amazing, aren't they? Their leader, Lord Liu Bei, even more so.
Who's buying everything up? There's nothing left to eat.
The Yellow Turbans surrendered to Lord Cao Cao. Hopefully, this will bring a measure of peace.
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own. They must be trying to quash our potential strategies with sheer numbers.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of them. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent. The question is how?
Send a small force to ambush them? No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
This town has gotten bigger.
The children remain innocent and unflappable.
has gotten bigger now that I think about it.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of that.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Listen.
My time has come.
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baimar Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baimar Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
We will keep the enemy at bay. We must hurry to Lord Yin Liang's side. March forward!
Let's get serious.
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanqing. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target him. We march at once!
Can't the enemy do better than that?
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger. All my might.
And I think
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
It appears we have evaded detection by the enemy for now. We will continue our advance swiftly and silently.
Is ours.
Their numbers matter not, for I will never falter. With enough wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory. Begin advancing! The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
now advance!
This is our chance. Take the enemy by surprise!
Lord Cao Cao's remembering makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him.
This territory. The enemy officer.
With this many of their soldiers here, Baima should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
Let's go.
Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong! Our victory is imminent!
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
You seem to have recovered. Even so. Steps will be crucial.
They've taken the fort at Yenjin? We cannot let them cut off our reinforcements. Quickly, we must reclaim it.
Yeah.
Let's start the advance.
You... could it be? No, that's not possible.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Start the advance.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
All my might. The enemy officer
The sash
has been defeated.
of the sacred bird Guan.
Take that.
Those eyes. Yes. You must be.
Looking rough.
You are no ordinary fighter.
The enemy officer
Now are you?
has been defeated.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's start the advance.
Let's go.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Take that. Now's the time. How about this? Take that. An opening. Take that.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
Gotta be quicker than that.
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you. Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. I leave the rest up to you.
Is this as far as my path is to take me?
Do not fear.
Time is right. We should attack now.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready. Gotta be quicker than that. Let's claim this area to help support our forces. Behold my power! Looking rough. Take that! All my might! The enemy officer has been defeated.
You sure know how to fight. That was an outstanding display of prowess.
Take that! Looking rough.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it.
Look at them all getting beaten by Cao Cao's wealth. Show everyone how it's done. Draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. See you.
Gotta be quicker than that. There must be something I can do.
It's a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope. Forgive me for imposing on you in such a manner. I'm ready to face any punishment.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
Afford to fall here. Next they're coming. I owe to them. I've been waiting for this. We shall learn from this. But for now, retreat.
The enemy forces
The enemy
of
officer
Yanjin have greatly
been defeated.
We will finish them off in one final assault.
The enemy officer.
There's no virtue in dying for so little.
I shall retreat and fight another. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can't hold on much longer. We need a way through. It seems I am in a bit of a bind. I could certainly use your help.
We're finally here.
Prepare yourselves!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Why did it have to end like this?
In the name of my brother.
What? Wenshaw has fallen. This is not possible. What on earth happened?
If we act now, we can cross the river and proceed toward Bai Ma. We must take advantage of this opportunity. Our main force will go on to Bai Ma Castle to draw attention. While they are en route, we will send a detachment to attack the enemy from behind. Now advance!
Three kingdoms. We shall attack like a surging wave. Make haste with preparations.
Our hard work has borne fruit. Now we can show what we're truly capable of.
I owe Lord Cao Cao a great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade.
And the one you! Almighty! You think you were skilled enough?
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Give her all. Looking rough. Take that!
You are very skilled.
The enemy officer.
It is a true honor
defeated.
for me to be able to fight alongside you.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer, you must be kidding! I'd like to bring glory to our forces! Whoa. Let's go! Face me one-on-one! Take that! Worthy adversary indeed! Face me! Stand in the presence of Yan Liang. I am one of Lord Yuan Shao's greatest warriors. You really think you have what it takes to fight me? You do not lack the skill, it seems. Your battle has only just begun! I can't believe this! The enemy officer has been defeated. I have been bested. How can this be?
I could foresee losing either Yanliang or Wenchou, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side, but overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now. This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humbled, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted. It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What are you saying, Zuluan? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful. Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on? Or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Go, Zuluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Siluan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. If you insist on following the Han and ally with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
Lord Shunyo becomes a...
They say Lord Guan Yu surrendered to Cao Cao. I'm sure he didn't do it so willingly.
Lord Zuluan has it.
Lord Liu Bei.
What does peace even look like?
Finally found myself a job. I couldn't be happier about it.
This town has gotten...
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of that.
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Ziluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bai Luan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. Well, while you've been off fighting, I've been busy myself. Very busy, in fact. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Even with such an eminent family, not many people can read and write. The few who can ought to make that their weapon.
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village, and were cut down. And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. And thank you. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. Well, I haven't really decided just yet. That's sad. I've always thought of visiting the land where my father studied medicine. Perhaps now is the time. As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. Such maudlin sentimentality. That doesn't sound like my Ziluan at all. Did you eat something strange? But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I'd call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Shuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Ziluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. They say Liu Bei is in Shu City. I wonder if Zhang Fei and the others are all right. Agreed. But only after we get permission from Lord Cao Cao. We accepted his help, so we must thank him properly. And we need to take custody of Liu Bei's family. Once we've settled our affairs here, we'll begin our journey. Does that sound good to you? Then let us return together, back to my brother's side. You there. My time has come. Now advance! We cannot be sure that my brother is fighting in this battle. But if there is even a small chance... Come on! Let's go!
Stop right there! We're in the middle of a battle. I cannot let you pass without permission.
I am Guan Yu. I have received Lord Cao Cao's permission. Please, let us through.
I have heard nothing of this. Return to your positions.
We don't have time for this. I have to find my brother, even if it means forcing my way. Forgive me! Whoa. Let's go. sneaking out, are we? You won't get by me! I understand that it is your duty to stand in my way. But still, I must get through to find my brother!
I have a feeling you weren't dealing with the typical deserters. I hate to be right sometimes.
The enemy officer.
Begin the advance!
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I wanted to avoid fighting with you if I could. But I suppose we must brush off these embers so we don't catch fire later.
Damn it. They got by us. There's no sense going after them now.
Let's go. Looks like we have a long way to go still. Let's pick up the pace a bit. Another wave of enemies is coming our way. We should try to outrun them.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
You rotten deserters. Your little journey ends here. If you want to force your way through, you'll have to get by me first. Close the gates! Prepare to engage these traitors! Archers, now! All together! Loose!
We can't let arrows drive us off the cliffs. We must proceed carefully here.
Who are you? There we go! Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Hold on! Just listen to me for a second. You will not escape, horse thief! The spear of Zhao Yun shall bring you to justice!
Oh, that's...
Lord Guan Yu, it's been too long. What a strange place for us to meet again. If possible, I would very much like to speak with Lord Liu Bei.
Lord Zhao Yun. I wish I could help, but I too am searching for it.
I never. This seems more complicated than I had thought. Lord Guan Yu, I will join you in your search. Perhaps together we can find Lord Liu Bei.
Oh, you would be a great help indeed. Yes, let us go together.
There we go.
Cannot allow them to return to
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'll have to deal with them here. Although I am certain Cao Cao would not wish it. Time to advance!
That magnificent beard! I finally found him! I'll figure out a way to join him, and then I'll never leave his side!
Let's go!
We've had enough of your little game. We'll never get through here. Come on!
run. We'll see how useful I can be. Just watch. Bring him back. Now!
Who was that?
That's the horse thief that was after my steed. Looks like he followed us all the way here.
His presence didn't really disturb us at all. I doubt he has any untoward intentions.
Concentrate.
Behold my power!
All my might! Oh, truly amazing warrior!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Need my help. You really are the best!
Lord.
No. It's an old habit. Well, whatever. My name is Joe-san. I've been admiring you from afar, and I've come all this way. Please, take me under your wing.
Lord Guan Yu, we aren't out of danger yet.
Joe-san. You may come with us for now.
You mean it? Oh, thank you so much! I'll follow you to the farthest reaches of the kingdom for as long as I live!
Couldn't stop them.
Gotta be quicker.
Time to act. Take that.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You will prove a threat to our cause. But I will have your head in the end. Farewell, Shaho-Du.
The enemy? Here? But how? God, we have to warn Lord Chun-Yu.
Those soldiers. Could it be? My brother. I don't believe
The
my
enemy
eyes.
officer has been
We must
defeated.
act fast, Lord Guan Yu. The situation grows more dire by the moment.
Let's go.
So that unit belonged to Guan Yu. A great officer, can turn the tide of battle with but a handful of men. Let us proceed with caution, and finish off Liu Bei, post-haste.
Start the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Around us. It's not that fortune has finally deserted us.
Now is not the time to despair, brother. Have you forgotten the oath we made when we became brothers?
Is out. The enemy officer
Only die
has
if
been
we are
defeated.
all together.
Yes. Yes, you are right. We shall fight and survive until Guan Yu comes. Bring him down.
Brothers, I have returned to your side once more.
Is this a dream? Guan Yu has come to save us!
Now, the enemy officer has been defeated.
We're all together again.
The enemy officer has
Always
been
meant to be.
defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
My brothers, we have much to discuss. But first, let us escape this
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Liu Bei, it's good to see you after so long. The spear is at your service. Ah, Lord Zhao Yun. I could not have hoped for more dependable reinforcements.
Is ours.
No way. I'm gonna lose?
You ought to quit charging into things. Dangerous, you know.
Bear witness to my power.
kingdom. This territory. The enemy officer
has revitalized the foe. We are in danger of being forced back. Fortify the stronghold. We shall stop them there.
Now.
This territory is ours.
Let's go. I have slain the enemy officer.
You spurned a welcoming hand, and threw your rod in with your vagrant brothers. A choice you feel no regret for, I hope.
I do not. I haven't chosen my path.
So, you value vacuous honor over reason? Perhaps it is where
the enemy officer
fight
has been
opposite
defeated.
sides.
I should be dead and buried, yet my will to fight remains strong. Truly, this is the place I was meant to do battle. The enemy officer has been defeated.
In trouble, huh? I gotta admit, this is kind of embarrassing.
Take that. That's it. That it. Take that. That it. That it. Take that. Capable sword, to say the least. Keep that up.
This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Liu Bei and his minions have seemingly unlimited potential. A slight underestimation on our part could lead to our destruction.
That was close. But there's no telling when the enemy will strike again.
Let us withdraw to the castle for now.
Brother, we have your family safely accompanying us, too.
Ah, my thanks. You have protected them well. Once again, we are reunited unharmed. More than anything, I am thankful for that. Now, Guan Yu, tell me a tale or two from your long journey here. It is good to have you two back with us.
We shall meet again. I made it a mantra until we were reunited. And now, I will make my oath to you once more. From this day onward, I will dedicate my life to clearing the path for rise of Liu Bei.
Thank you both. So you didn't decide to abandon me. That's a relief.
And not just for you, brother. I'd had just about enough of him asking, "Are they back yet?" every time he saw me. If you'd left me alone with him much longer, I might have given him a good smack on the head. So it's really good to have you back.
Everyone.
Lord Zhao Yun, allow me to thank you as well. I would have died without your help. But what brings you all this way?
I have come to lend you my aid, Lord Liu Bei. I wish to serve under you.
Me? I don't even have a place to call home. Why would you wish to serve a vagrant?
Because of who you are. Is that not reason enough?
Well,
My lord! Don't
my lord.
Brother, allow me to introduce.
Guan Yu's top underling, Zhou Song, at your service. I admire him so much that I followed him and begged him until he took me under his wing.
I see. That sounds like quite the story.
Well, we shouldn't let all this excitement go to waste. Brothers, fetch the wine. Tonight we welcome our friends with a feast.
What a pleasant breeze.
Here, allow me.
It's fine. I'll do it myself.
To think I would be invited too.
Nonsense. Of course you would. Brother feels the same way. Now then. We're already over here, brother. Huh?
How distant they are. Those stars in the sky. Compared to them, the distance between men seems trivial.
It is your open-heartedness that makes you feel so.
Ever since that peach orchard, we've been close by.
You'll have me at your side, doing whatever I can.
That means you'll have me there too.
I thank you, all of you. Though I cannot offer you compensation at this time, I shall swear to you again. Together, we shall journey throughout this vast land!
We shall!
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Chu Galiang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.